Hello, today we're looking at sedimentary rocks. There are three different types of rocks: metamorphic, sedimentary and igneous. We will be focusing on sedimentary rocks in today's lesson. Sedimentary rocks are formed in layers. How many can you see and which layer is the oldest? So if you was to focus on the picture, you'll be able to see that these have got lots of different layers. And the bottom layer, if you look at the lifted rock, is obviously the oldest one because it's right at the bottom. It's been sandwiched over the years. So how is sedimentary rocks formed? Sedimentary rocks are often formed by layers of sediments that have been deposited on top of one another. The pressure due to the weight of layers gets squashed on each other and the water gets taken out, so the sediments and the particle become squashed or compact. The layers are then glued together as the salts crystallize out of water. This often takes many years for it to happen, and sedimentary rocks contain grains and sometimes even fossils. The grains in the rock can be different depending on the shape and size. If the grain is round and they have gaps between them, then the rocks are called porous. Porous rocks are rocks that allow water to go through. Non-porous rocks are rocks that does not allow water to go through. Let's have a look at some examples of sedimentary rocks. Clay, conglomerate rock, sandstone, coal, you've got chalk, limescale. These are all different examples of sedimentary rocks. So these are some pictures that you can look at. Take a minute or so and see if you can identify which of the following rocks are what using the names in the red. Were you correct? Did you manage to match the pictures to the words in red and the different types of sedimentary rocks? How do you know how old is a sedimentary rock? So, the way the sediments have been laid and deposited over time changes the type of rock we have. Each layer of rock usually contains fossils of plant and animal, and this determines how old the rock is. Each rock layer has been drawn in different symbols in the diagram next in this picture. So, looking at how the fossils have been how the sediments have been deposited over time, you can determine the age of the rock. How do we define a rock? So rock are a mixture of minerals. The grain in the rock can be different shape and size. They can be interlocking crystals that fit together without any gaps, or they can be round shaped rocks which have gaps in between them, like picture 1, and these are called porous rocks. Finally, a quick summary of sedimentary rocks. So these are formed by the sediments that have been deposited on top of each other. The sediments can be traveled by water, river and lake, or could be air over time. Pressure is then applied, water has been squashed out, and they are getting compressed over a number of years, which then get glued or sediment together. And they often can have fossil in them, which are remain of animal and plants. And there are different types, so you can have porous or non-porous sedimentary rocks. If you enjoyed this quick video for Key Stage 3, don't forget to subscribe and like. Thank you for watching.